All right, there we go. What it do, V mobsters? It is going down. Internet is all over the place right now, man. Internet is all over the place right now. Y'all know what to do. Let's go ahead, huddle up and talk about it. Let's go ahead, huddle up and talk about it. Hit the like button as you step in. Hit the subscribe button. Share this, share this, share this. Make sure we sharing is caring. Everybody share this. Tap in, jump in the comment section. Let me know you in the building with us. 50 Cent is, man, I don't know, but it's money everywhere right now. If you content creating, you should be creating content right now because it's going down. 50 Cent, Jim Jones. All right. So Fifth saying Jimmy and them might owe a heavy percentile or percentage to the building that they filming a podcast out of, the IFC Factory. Ain't nothing really wrong with that, you know, if you got the, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you making your payments, that's what rich people do, right? You don't buy everything just flat out at once, or do you? I don't know. Academics going at it with Maino. And I mean, that's a good alley-oop. Everybody giving good alley-oops right now. I'm going to say that. Until proven wrong, everybody just giving alley-oops right now. 50 Cent giving Jimmy and them alley-oops. Academic throwing Maino alley-oops. Say Cheese and Charleston throwing each other alley-oops. Yeah, it's the end of the year blowout. I see what's going on. We got a couple more. Probably got like 2 weeks left until we come into the new year. Everybody trying to go out with a bang. I see what's going on. I see the game that's being ran. Do not be fooled, guys. But in the midst of that, this is the thing about content. How much are you willing to be embarrassed? Or how much are you willing to be scrutinized and put up under that microscope? Meaning 50 Cent saying that Jim Jones and them is broke, or Jimmy broke, he owe money on the building. Even if it's just a content play, it's gonna make people go look into it because motherfuckers is nosy, especially when it comes to negative stuff. You can tell a person you're a millionaire right now. They gonna try to find out if you're a millionaire or not. But if you tell them to do something to benefit their motherfucking future, they act like they ain't got time to do all this research. So it all depends on how much scrutiny you willing to get up under for real. But Academics say Maino talking greasy to him like they wasn't just in the club taking shots together at a 42. And it be like that too, though. You gotta understand that too. Motherfuckers be taking shots with you one day, now the next day you bakey. You ain't right. This, that, and the third. Then what's going on with everybody mad at 50 Cent about this Diddy documentary? Everybody act like they really feel some type of way about this whole little documentary thing. I just don't really see where Fifth made them look too wild. Like, I feel as though everybody had their own accounts of how they encountered Diddy. 50 is not wrong for putting it out, in my opinion. Mine neither, bro. Mine neither. Like, one, people act like Fifth and Diddy was cool, they homeboys or something. Then it's so crazy with the whole kumbaya, he doing this to another black man, this, that, and the third, when all niggas do is drag on niggas. Niggas get them a new car, couple dollars, a chain, a watch. First thing they do is go around people that they know don't own these things to show them, look at what I got. Come on now, Dame Dash acting like he wasn't the same nigga, popping tags on niggas, leaving his tags on the floor, cracking jokes on niggas, making niggas feel less than. Just because you call it playing, that don't make it better, nigga. A motherfucker tell you, bro, I don't like to be joked on. I don't like the way you be kind of like embarrassing me and shit. Oh, man, I'm just cracking jokes. No, nigga, the nigga said you disrespecting him, bro. You embarrassing him. So don't act like, what's up, Mr. Darryl? So don't act like when you had your run, yeah, there it is, my Doug. When you had your run, or when you was on top of the world, you wasn't giving niggas your ass to kiss. Now all of a sudden it's, oh man, why are we doing this to each other? Why was you doing it to motherfuckers when you had your time? You feel me? Now, like I say, I ain't into bringing nobody down, but shit. Diddy made a group of people walk to Brooklyn for a cheesecake. He wasn't wrong for putting them down. Exactly. And you know what I learned about that too, bro? That's crazily. Somebody made him do that. Yo, where you been, bro? Ain't shit, man. We in here. Y'all, my bad about last night upload, Joe. I had uploaded the video. I don't know what was going on. It took forever for it to upload, Joe. Like, it would not fucking upload. That's why I uploaded just now. Make sure when we get off of this live, bro, y'all go tune in. But, yeah, what I learned about that was, because I watched the documentary, and I believe he had said something like somebody had did that to him. They made him go all the way across town to get them something. And in his mind, he looked at this, I'm just doing whatever to make the boss happy. Okay, and I get that mindset. I get the mindset of being so much of a team player, you just trying to solidify yourself. But when you get the chance, you should want to be better than you. Like, I don't, because I was raised in the projects and I had tough times, that don't mean I'm going to try to make my son life harder just so I could teach him. No, you want to do better than what was done to you. You want to show better than what was shown to you. So him doing that, it really showed he was an egotistic type of motherfucker. And Diddy seemed like the type nigga that he's one of them guys that forever have something to prove. And I always tell y'all, those are some of the most dangerous people alive, because there's nothing they won't do to show you that they got it in them. It's nothing they won't do to show you that they come from whatever it is that they trying to show you. And that make a motherfucker dangerous, because he willing to go to extents that the regular person don't need to go to, because we already content with ourselves. But yeah, man. So, what do y'all feel about that, mob? Y'all think Diddy invited to the brunch when he comes home? Yes. Yes, fellas, listen. Do not be fooled, man. We all know everybody acting like Diddy out the loop, right? Everybody acting like they so whatever bop with Diddy. Man, when Diddy get back and them interviews is lined up, that documentary about Diddy was crazy. Bro, tell me what you feel about it, bro. Let's have a dialogue on it. It was crazy because, one, it answered a lot of questions. This is what I tried to explain, y'all. Listen, Diddy was a suburban kid whose father was a hustler. What do I always say about niggas who fathers was outstanding members? 9.5 times out of 10, they squares. They I ain't gonna say coons, but they square. They come from good living. Why? Because your father was somebody, your peoples was somebody. Nobody's gonna be a somebody and raise their fucking child in the same circumstances. It don't make sense. Diddy was, what it do, fellas? Diddy was one of those type guys. So once he found out that his father was somebody, that shit sparked something in him. What it do, champ? Give me some, Brody. That shit sparked something in him. How you doing? That he always wanted. He even said it himself. I'm sorry, excuse me, let me get to the sodas, please. He even said it himself. Man, I was 2 years old when I went to my father's funeral. They say I was in a little baby chinchilla, but I always knew that I was the son of a hustler. I always knew my father was somebody. That's what he just kept going around saying. What's up, fellas? Y'all online? Nah, good. That's what he just kept saying. Hey, y'all watch YouTube? Y'all tuned in? Y'all tapped in with me already? My nigga, salute. You watch YouTube, bro? You watch YouTube?
You doing like the podcast shit?
Not really a podcast. I'm a storyteller. I tell stories on there. You feel? My name's Stories with V.
Stories with V?
Yep.
All right, bet.
Diddy a real one. Free him. Yeah, and by saying you can look at it like that too, because listen, right? Before or just as much as a person gonna say the bad, you gotta speak the good. He did put a lot of people in position. He did take care of a lot of people. That's why you gotta be honest. All these motherfuckers that's backdooring them and being bakey now, why didn't y'all have these type of same sentiments? Why y'all ain't feel this type way when he was doing the shit that he was doing?
Could you imagine?
When he was out there doing whatever and y'all was around, y'all was condoning the shit, why didn't y'all say nothing then? Why y'all ain't stopping then? Why y'all ain't feel no type of way then? So a motherfucker coming out now saying all this shit, I don't really pay no mind. Bandwagon haters, yeah, bro. Cause to be honest, it was cool when you seen the liquor, this liquor bottle was for this. Why you ain't say, Diddy, you shouldn't be doing this, bro. I don't really condone this shit. You know why? Cause niggas was getting a paycheck and they was involved in that shit. The same way nigga talk about some I ain't want my girl be at work getting to the bag. No question, Brody. You know we got to do that. You heard me. You got to be an all-around hustler, bro. The key, I'm trying to take this shit to the point to where as though I told myself all 2026 and the rest of 2025, I'm not touching this phone unless I'm plotting on some money, making some money, checking some numbers about some money. I'm not gonna be a consumer, bro. You got providers and you got consumers out here. You got some niggas that get on this phone and they do absolutely nothing. That ain't gonna be us, y'all. Every time we go live and we chopping it up, we either talking about some topics, making each other either smarter, sharper, or we talking about some business moves, bro. Or we providing that fire content that's getting the motherfucker through their day. That's what I be here for. I don't care what he did in his bedroom as long as no ex, okay, were involved. To me, Diddy a legend, period. You can't knock that, bro. You cannot knock that shit. How you doing? Can I have this, please? You can't knock that, my nigga. That's facts. That's facts. And then that's like the motherfuckers who, now, all that what he did to Cassie shit, we all know as men, nobody condones that shit. Or as a man, I feel as though you shouldn't condone it. Because, you know, that was a little overboard. That was a little too aggressive. Now, you had already handled your business. It wasn't no need to really take it no further. Because I had somebody tell me, and it was like, boy, that video was crazy. Nigga say, but V, what if it was $4 million in that Louis Vuitton bag? I'm like, huh? But then when I had to go back and watch the video, hold on, y'all. When I went back and watched the video, when I went back and watched the video, y'all, I seen she had a Louis Vuitton. You know, I don't right now. You want something out of there though when I get back? I seen she had the Louis Vuitton bag in her hand when Diddy was running down the hallway. You gotta judge a man by his actions, can't hold him to his past facts. Condone that action in my video, but be real. I don't care about that. That's not my business. Facts, bro. I can't even argue that. Because it's always gonna come back to, now me, I ain't never hit a female. I ain't never did none of that shit, but cause I be telling them like, man, go get your fucking brother, yo, go get your uncle or somebody, cause you know what I mean? But everybody that had an incident where their significant other that made them mad to the point where it's like, God damn. But God damn, Diddy, boy, that boy jumped out the shower, butterball. That was crazy work. What y'all feel about that, y'all? That was crazy work right there. Jumping out the shower for it was crazy. All right, let's get into it happens every day. He just famous facts. All right, so look, Steve. All right, so Steve, let's go into topic number 2. What you feel about this Jim Jones in them situations? How you feel about where do we stand with one? Are y'all tuned into the Let's Rap About It podcast? Are y'all even tuned into Jim Jones, Maino, Fab, and Davies podcast? Let's get that first. Are y'all tuned into that one? Hold on, Brody, bro. I don't want to get caught in this goddamn look. Got these motherfucking water puddles out here, yo. It's crazy. Don't worry, y'all. The car coming in hopefully these next 4 months. I'm in Delaware, Baltimore not too far, always going to be that Brooklyn boy, though. Oh, man. Salute to Delaware. Of course, salute to the home front. And salute to Brooklyn. We talking about a Brooklyn native, Maino. So you got to tune in with us, Brody. All right, Steve said no. All right, so Steve, on the podcast tip, who you tuned in with right now? Who got your eye? You seem sharp. You seem intelligent. You seem like an independent thinker. Who you tapping in with and tuned in with right now on the podcast scene? Everybody, drop it in the chat, y'all. Who y'all tuned in and locked in with on the podcast time? You good, family? Me, who I've been watching on the podcast time. I've been tuned in to Joe Rogan a little bit. I like what Mello and them got going on over there. I've been scooting over there, hot saying what Mello and them working with. Cam and Mace, I slid through there just to get a feel of what they actually got going. And I tapped in with Jimmy and them. Not a podcaster, but I watch Gully T. All right, that's my dog. Everybody watch a little bit of that. I've been tuned in my Doug E. You heard me. Yeah. You definitely get good. You definitely gonna get good dialogue over there, man. I like to tune in and watch motherfuckers that'll make your mind grow. You heard me. Motherfuckers that been doing what I'm getting into for a long time that done already solidified themselves. And motherfuckers that's just coming to the game that's bringing some new flavor. But yeah, you definitely can learn over there. And how to be, and that taught me how to get brick and mortar. Taught me how to get a commodity, get you something to sell. Once you build your platform up, get you something to sell, nigga. Just like a Charleston White. A lot of motherfuckers overlook the blueprint that Charleston be laying down because they be so fascinated with the characters. And I had to learn that. Because I used to be watching that shit, right? And I don't really get too thrown off by characters because I've been around so many characters my whole life. Meaning, I know niggas don't be meaning what they saying. Either way that it go, meaning, I know niggas that always talk that tough Tony shit, but soon as it's time to be tough Tony, they don't want to be named Tony no more. Nigga named Tough Tony all day, every day, until it's time to do some tough shit. Now he want to be named Bernard. What the fuck? So, when I came across Charleston, I'm like, man, this nigga funny. You feel me? But I listened to what the fuck the nigga was saying. And I paid attention to what the fuck he was doing. Boom. I get to making content once I get into the content game. The cold dropping cold story. Yes, sir. Once I got into the content game, I really realized, salute to you always though, Brody. Car coming, gotta get it by any means necessary. Gotta respect the hustle. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. This is the best part. When you show the fucking grind, bro. Too many people be caught up in bluffing. I don't want to be one of them niggas, bro. I just want to be real. I want us to say, bro, V, remember we used to walk on lunch break? When we in the car going to different spots? Or Once we then got to a point to where as though we full-time content creating, it's bringing in enough money to where as though I don't have to work a 9 to 5. These are the days we gonna remember, y'all. Where we started from. Too many niggas wanna skip the struggle. I love that part of the shit, bro. No matter what it is, I love the struggling things, bro. That's why I think I always wanna, I'm never the strongest, biggest, or baddest in the room, right? I'm just the most adaptable, and I'm the most willing to learn in whatever I did in life. And that's why OGs always gravitated to me. Elderlies always gravitated to me. Head tappers, all real niggas always gravitated to me. Cause they like, shorty, you quiet, but you eager. Like, I'm the type nigga that I wanna be the first one out on the block. But I'm not gonna be running around, boy, I was the first one on the block. Oh boy, I was out here early. No, I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna be humble. I knew to have class, I knew to have grace. But I knew to motherfucking get your ass up and go earn too. You feel me? So, that be my blessings, bro. Stay on your grind. It's about consistency. Facts. Facts. We just hit our 2-year mark. We just hit our 2-year mark. So, we officially been doing this shit for 2 years, man. 2 years. We already on our road to almost 11,000 subscribers. That's a blessing. Like, when I had to find out that it take most people 2 to 5 years just to gain 1,000 subscribers, real subscribers, like that really support you to gain those 4,000 watch hours, I had to thank God, bro. I thank God that he put me in a position where as though I'm earning something. I'm building something. We got almost 2,000 episodes, bro. Learned that from Charleston. That's an insurance policy for my family, bro, that's going in the vault. Every video I ever made, bro, I don't got no red videos. I might got a couple of yellows, but all my shit is green. Hold on. What's up, Chank? All my shit is green, my nigga, so I be on the tip of, motherfucking tip of, this is what's going. Y'all see them green arrows? This is the shit that's gonna feed my family. I got a yellow. No reds. All greens. You feel me? So this be the shit that's gonna feed my family for the rest of my life, bro, for the rest of their life. Cause the internet and the tech world is only getting bigger. Now, we monetized on TikTok. Time to take that to the next level. I'm ready to start dumping the audio on Spotify. Straight audio. Make sure y'all tune in over there. We ready to drop our first book within the next 4 months. Audio book and hardback copies. First merch line. The first merch drop is coming, hopefully, God willing, before the end of January. Outstanding members. Now, y'all gotta tell me, do y'all want shirts, hoodies, or beanies? Should we go to outstanding member t-shirts, good quality, of course, A1 quality, hoodies, A1 quality, or beanies, A1 quality? Which one? It is freezing, bro. But we getting that work in. Well, but yeah, East Baltimore in here. You know what it is, bro, broski. But yeah, though. Gotta just keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding, putting the work in. But yeah, though, man, just gotta stay consistent, bro. So now with this shit right here, merch, content, book, I'm just trying to open and create different streams of revenue, multiple streams of revenue. Oh man, salute, Brody, bro. You know what's up, man. Salute to my cousins and them, man. DC shooters. You know that. I met, boy, listen, them juvie days was crazy as shit. I remember my first DC homeboy, right? Me and this nigga, boy. When I say this nigga was wild, I'm like, yo, your little ass a live wire. He said, V, you is too. I said, right, maybe that's what the fuck is going on right here, cause they swear we the problem, yo. That was my little mans, though, you heard me. Real shit. I had a homeboy Green. I had my homeboy Cooper, he was from Minnesota Avenue, I guess. Damn, yo, hella niggas, bro. My man Crawford, he was from Kitland. That was the first nigga I was in juvenile with that went home and got bodied. That was crazy. And you know what's so wild? His whole plan was to go home and spank something. I'm like, God damn. Wishing you more blessings and success. No question, bro. Baltimore really needs to come get together. There is no unity in the city. And bro, I think we getting better too. I feel as though with the time, we getting better, yo. All of us is trying to do something. And like I say, we looking good. Cause niggas can't fuck with us in no way. Salute to all our rappers. They cutting the fuck up. The ones that's really serious on that locked-in mode. Salute to all our comedians on they shit that's locked-in mode. I got the storytelling mode. I'ma run us through there. Boom. We got the motherfucking clothing line. Shout out to Ayo. Come on, yo, like, we piecing this shit together slowly but surely. Tech got the brick and mortar clothes spot. Got the restaurant. Got the trucking. Like, we doing this shit right now. Niggas just gotta follow suit. Like, I get in that mode, I straight throw that tech on. I call that blueprint music. You heard me? Follow what was done in front of you, nigga. You see something that's successful when it worked, follow the blueprint that was left in front of you. Niggas be trying to change shit that ain't broke. Follow the blueprint in front of you. You know? So, yeah, got to. But y'all know what it is, man. We be back on here later on today. Make sure, y'all, we dropped last night's video today because I don't know what was going on with the upload. So go tune into that, like, share, comment, subscribe. I love